Welcome back to Gray Squadron Gaming. We have another exciting episode of our Star Wars Shatterpoint Battle Report series.
It's like we're both home from vacations and can film extra.
We're filming extra to catch up for all the things we missed. I finally was able to get these guys painted. AMG did send us this. Thank you very much, AMG. It did get delayed in transit, unfortunately, so they are finally on the channel. But yeah, she was fun to paint, but it worked, so we're good there. Model's gorgeous, but she's lots of little details. I brought, of course, the new box to throw him out there. This is as the box comes, and then I brought Mace's box as he comes because I wanted to bring Mace. He's been in the channel a while, and with his 6 Force squad building, he doesn't have a ton of options really. Squad points, not Force. So I just had Pawns and the RF Troopers with him. Don over here has the Grand Inquisitor, Dengar, and the fifth brother, and then back here hiding
we have CT-9904, Firebrand, and the Elite Squad Troopers.
We are filming on location at Don's basement. He is moving, and his wife's out of town, so we had to come film here so that we can get more episodes out. Otherwise, couldn't leave the kids by themselves, so we're here.
Yeah, I know. It's craziness.
With that, call outs. We're playing the Sabotage the Showdowns currently. This is the new dashboard from J Squared. This is the premium one. They have a regular all black one. This one just has colors. It has details on the backing, so as you're playing, you can see what round you're at and such. This all collapses down and magnets to each other, so you can take it to transit with you. Check that out on jsquared.com or on Etsy on their JSquared website. They also make this awesome template holder and this awesome token holder. The token holder comes for 2 varieties. There's cardboard and the acrylic. The acrylic one is the one for Shatterpoint. Holds 2 full sets of dice and all your tokens as you need. With that, I was going to give a shout out to Gray Matter Gaming. Gray Matter Gaming supplies all the game matches you see on the channel. They give us a ton of 3x3s and 6x3s for both of the games we play. And the train itself on this episode, because it's easier to transport, is the train that comes with the game, plus a couple expansions that they put out, and then a couple of random pieces that Don had in his basement. Because I definitely didn't forget Scatter,
not aquarium terrain.
Scatter and ladders. So luckily Don had some of those on hand in our haste. Legion Train is usually our sponsor for all the trains, so big shout out to Legion Train. They're not anything is in this one, but still go check them out. They're in most of our episodes, almost all of our Legion episodes.
For sure, all of our Legion episodes.
With that, am I missing anything, Don?
No, I think
we are giving away right here. Just picture it right here. It's going to be a shiny Padme holographic share or card to flip.
A whole bunch of them.
We got a whole stack of them. We're going to finish those stacks off, and they'll move to another new giveaway. With that, let's get going. Let's see what we get. We get Commander Pawns. That's not a bad first pull. He's going to use his charge ability. That's at the start of the activation. Choose another Galactic Republic character. That chosen character may dash. We're going to choose our boy here. He's going to dash up to this point here just to start moving up the battlefield and hold on to it.
Sure.
And then Pawns is solid for a 3 cost, but he doesn't have a lot of tricks up his sleeve, movement-wise. So we're just going to move him to here.
Okay.
For his first action. And then he'll just hunker for his second action. He is in range of contesting that. Granted, if anyone moves up there, they'll just take it from him easily. But at least I'm holding it for now. There's no scoring in the very first activation, so no big deal.
Right. I'm going to my stack. I'm getting Gengar. I'm going to use his ability to put himself in reserve for free to put him in reserve. And we're going to go with Firebrand instead. His ability is Marching Orders. At the start of his activation, he can choose a Galactic Empire supporting character. And that character may dash. He is the only supporting character of the Galactic Empire. I forgot that. So he's going to dash. I think
He's a secondary, isn't he?
Oh, he is a secondary supporting character. So
Yeah.
we're going to have the 5th
Don got
brother.
confused for a second.
I'm confusing myself. We'll have the 5th brother start moving on up. He likes to party. So he'll jump up there. Firebrand himself, he is going to go ahead and do a climb action to get up there. And then I think he is just going to take cover on himself and shove himself forward here.
That makes sense.
And that will be him. All right, so at the end of my turn, I control my point here and my point over there. So I get to go towards me. And we'll go to you.
Go to my stack. We're going to get something good.
Shatterpoint.
I'm going to spin a Force.
He hasn't spent any force yet, so with Shatterpoint recovering force, that doesn't help you a whole lot right now.
I just don't want it in general. Okay, we'll go with these boys here.
All right.
Their tactical ability is Lessons Learned. At the start of this unit activation, 1 character in this unit may heal. It's the first turn, so there's nothing to heal yet.
Sure.
So what we'll do is we'll do a move action for the first action. We're going to send him over here. And I don't know if it's we're going to say this ladder goes all the way up because I don't have enough tall ladders here today because of how...
Because we forgot the supplies, and I have limited stuff.
So it's fine. So he'll just come up there for his first action. We'll bring our other boy over here. I'm going to call him... his name's Jim.
Jim is a good Jedi name.
Jim Cummings. So he'll probably spend a force now. We're going to do their movement ability, which is called Force Rush. Each character in this unit may dash after all moves have been resolved. If a character in this unit is within 2 of another allied force user, this unit may immediately make a focus action.
Not using it for its ability, just using it for the dash.
Yep, just trying to get up to another point here. So that will spend the force, and then we'll do a partial just to kind of be on top of this point.
Sure.
And you guys won't believe it, but they don't have a ranged attack like most good guy lightsaber wielding people are. So they're just going to hunker, and for the sake of filming, I always put one on each character so you can see it, but keep in mind they have 1 hunker.
Correct. That will give him this point.
1, 2,
this point, this point,
3,
and this
4.
point. For a big swing. All right.
Don's going to his reserves.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go to my reserves. I'm going to pull Dengar here. I was trying to figure a way to get this point, and he's my closest ability to do so. So at the start of his ability, he has On the Trail. At the start of his activation, he gets to dash towards an enemy character. There happens to be one up there. He is going to go ahead and dash towards them. His next action is going to be a full advance. He's just going to advance to this egress point. And we're going to get as far up as possible here.
I think we're going to make it. It's going
And
to be
then
close, but
his next action is going to be a take cover. He's going to show
you
himself
got it.
toward the point. We're going to flip that point because he is now up here
Perfect.
holding on.
We both were wondering if a move up there and then a take cover would get there. It did, so we're good to go there.
So he will hold on to that point for now, and that will be
You're going to get
1, 2, 3 to me.
3.
So we go 1, 2, and 3.
Just flirting back on your side of the board.
Just a little bit.
Okay, we got Jedi Master Shakti. She's got Unity Wins War. At the start of this activation, choose another Galactic Republic character or an allied mercenary character. The chosen character may dash. Then one character may jump. We're going to choose Mace Windu. I almost said something else, but we're going to choose Mace Windu. There we go. And then we're going to use her to jump, and she's going to come support those Padawans who might need some help. Don just mentioned that his lightsaber's at the perfect break me height, and I almost just pushed this on it when I moved.
It really is that straight up and
gotta
down.
be careful. They look good, but you got to be careful.
For our extra bonus entries for this video, Shakti works with bounty hunters, and we were just trying to figure out... Mercenaries. We were just trying to figure out why. Is there something in Clone Wars where an episode she worked with bounty hunters, mercenaries? Put that in the comments if you know. You get extra entries.
I have a vague memory. I've seen the show so many times, but I can't place it.
If you don't know, look at the other comments, because somebody probably did, and then put it in there, and you get extra bonus entries.
So she'll move up to here.
Nice advance, okay.
And I'm thinking about going up, because I still have a whole other action there. I think we might get, like, real frosty here, guys.
Oh, my goodness.
I think we're going to. We're just going to go ahead and egress up to this point, and then say, what up, buddy? And I'm going to slashy slash.
All righty. All right, Shakti throws 7.
7.
And then Firebrand throws 5 in melee defense.
See if we can do anything with this. I've got an ability called Fainting Blow. When a character makes a melee attack as part of the common action during the modified dice roll, you may use this ability. If there are more expertise results in the defense roll, I may change one of his blocks to a failure. So we'll see if that comes into play. It's a free reactive ability for now since I'm not wounded. And there definitely
I definitely have a lot of expertise.
So I have a failure, and then I have 2 expertise on her tree, which is going to be a crit, and then I change a hit. I upgrade a hit to a crit, I believe is the other one. Yeah, upgrade a crit, and you get disarmed.
That's rude.
It's kind of an interesting tree I'm not used to seeing.
All right, and then, so you, with her ability, get rid of my block, right?
Yeah, change it to a failure.
And then 3 of them for him is 2 blocks.
2 blocks, he'll cancel
So
only one.
I can cancel the only thing that I can cancel at this point.
And then I can go down to my tree now.
4 times.
4 times. Well, there's so many options.
Oh, so much glare.
Yeah, we don't have my usual lighting setup, guys.
So he's going to figure it out.
I'm going to look at it and get back because there's a lot of options here.
All right, so double shove, 6 damage.
I went with the 2, a shove and a damage, 2, and a shove and a damage.
And then he pushed me off there. He followed up so he could claim this point. So he's getting 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Back to my side.
All right, I'm getting CT9904. He is going to spend 1 force to use his move into position. 1 character may dash or climb. He's going to go ahead and use the climb. He's going to pop up right here, making sure we're scoring, but not in melee, because he doesn't want to be in melee at all. And then choose an allied character within 3. I'm going to choose, I'm hoping, Oh, yeah. So he gets to make a dash, so he's going to dash and then egress right back up to here. So he will be back in contention for the point. And then we are going to go ahead and take a focus for our first action and then shoot into Shock T for our second.
Here's his dice on attack. He's coming at me with 8. And he focused, I believe, right?
I did focus.
So 9.
So
I
a
got
total of
5
9.
in defense.
One failure.
Dude, what a good roll. I like that roll.
5 expertise, though, is not great.
Maybe. I think it's like 2 crits.
2 crits and a strain.
That's a good roll.
And then I'm going to...
Oh, he's not done yet.
Coordinated fire expose you. So you do.
She can't be. She's immune exposed.
Exposed.
Her ability is called, right here, Virtuoso. She's immune to disarm and expose.
Well, that's rude.
We're going to block. What is 1 on her? 1 on her is going to be just a regular block.
Just a regular block, which is
So
good.
I'm only taking 1. I needed 1 more thing to be able to take
So
your
I,
crit
too,
down.
get to go 4 down the tree. It's 2, 4, 5 and a shove.
That's a pin.
Or 5 and a pin. 6, 7. Doesn't kill you. So we'll go to the top route. We'll do 2, 4, 5 and a pin. And then 6 and a shove.
Don expertly moved up here and shoved me off the point, giving me the only 2 status I can have. Well played, sir. So I give him 1, 2, 3. Going into the middle, which means we're getting momentum cubes on both sides.
Alrighty.
Add those right now. And we'll go back to me. We're going to get the ARF Troopers. So what we're going to do, we looked at this a few different ways. We're both within range 5 of Dengar. We're going to shoot him first.
Okay.
For the sake of filming, because he's steadfast, and I don't think I'm going to get that many successes against him with all that hunker and stuff. Yep. What we're going to do is we're going to take a move action first, which will move him to here. He's within run of that ladder, so he'll climb on up. And then his buddy will also move. He's also within one of that ladder. He'll climb on up.
Alrighty.
And then they'll spend a force.
There's another ladder built into the wall there.
They'll spend a force to do their defensive maneuvers where they each get to dash, and they'll dash to this egress and hop up here. And he'll dash to this egress and hop up here. Their hunker would go away because they become engaged unless I somehow push them with the shot, which we'll find out here in a second.
Right, remember, he's doing the ranged shot, so it's 7 dice. My range defense is 4. I had a hunker, so it's 5. I also have cover because of the terrain, which is 6.
Yep, and I liked it better than the 5 on 5. My melee is 5, and I also have crits in my expertise tree option with the range. So we're just going to see what we get here.
Okay. Well, you're getting the crits.
3 is going to be
for sure.
1 crit and 1 hit. That will fall, that will fall. So there we got some crits.
And then I've got 2 failures, and 3 for Dengar is just 2 blocks.
4 is when you get to miss with crits.
Yeah, 4 was the one that
you take away all my hits. So
it's 2 down the tree.
So it's going to be a pin and a damage and a shove and a damage. Which I think I can't pin you and I can't shove
I'm
you.
immune to be pinned, and yep, I can't be shoved.
So that's just 2 damage.
Alrighty, see what happens here.
And then we'll do it again. Not as good this time. We got 4.
A little less
crits.
good there. And now we get the 4. We could have canceled the crit with that.
4 is
but that's still just 2.
So I still get to do it on once?
You get 1,
so
another damage. So 3 damage total on the attack. And then he takes this point. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4 again.
Back on my side. Went to his deck and pulled the 5th brother.
Actually, I pulled the Grand Inquisitor. I'm going to spend a force to... jumping ahead of the game here. Spend a force to put him in reserves. Then we're going to get the 5th brother.
See, I knew it was coming, guys.
The 5th brother is going to go ahead and use a regular advance to get up to this ladder. He is going to egress up here. He's going to end right there. And then he is going to spend one more.
It looks like they're about to have a conversation between the two of them.
Yeah, he's going to spend 1 more of our precious force here because we need to go do some work. So he's going to hop right on over, and he's going to show these boys his lightsaber.
Whoa. He's rolling 7. I will be rolling 4 in defense back. And that's dice box.
It is. It's a nice dice box. All right, we got
it's a solid
2
roll.
failures, unfortunately. 1 expertise is a crit and a damage.
That's a good roll. Okay, let's see if I can answer back with my 4. Hey-ya! That's not bad.
That's a really good roll.
I'll take that. So you got a damage coming to me so far.
Get 2.
What's your 2?
Shoving does nothing, so we're going to expose and a damage, and then a strain and a damage. So 3 total damage and an expose.
Okay, so he exposed me, he strained me.
Then,
5th brother's ability?
Yeah, Inquisitor Mandate. When he's tying, he takes control of the objective. So
he counts as 2, I think is the
I get the
something like that.
Yep, I get the objective there. So it's 1, 2, 3 to me, which unfortunately puts us right back in the middle again, giving us both another cube.
More momentum. Go to my attack. Surprise! Mother of my friend.
Truckers.
Yeah, truckers. I like that. Truckers. So we get Mace Windu. He's in a rush to action. At the start of its activation, I choose an allied Galactic Republic character. Each character in the unit and each character in this unit may dash. We're going to choose Kiade. We're going to have him start dashing up to get ready to get into the fight a little bit more.
Sure.
And then we're going to choose, of course, Mace Windu, because why wouldn't you? There's a spot right there that looks pretty sweet. He can easily get well over to where he needs to go, so he'll climb.
Use a climb action
For his first action, and he'll just kind of fit in here like so. And then we're gonna, I think I have to come as close to you as I can. So we'll come in there like so, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna swing also. We'll just swing first.
Okay. Mace throws 7. Dengar blocks with 5.
Yep, and we'll see if we're gonna trigger the his tempered aggression when a character makes an attack. After the attack and defense dice have been rolled out, I may spend any number of force I wish to reroll one or more failure results for each force spent. We're not going to use that ability.
Yeah, you're pretty solid on that one.
It's a good roll back.
I mean, I get to.
And I have how many? 4?
You have 4. Yep.
4 is just 2 crits.
2 crits.
That's unfortunate for how many dice there was there, but crits
I mean,
are good.
I can't cancel them.
No, but you cancel everything else.
Cancel the 3. You get to go down the tree twice. I do have 6 health remaining on Dengar, so it does not look like you get to kill him, unfortunately.
Did you have any expertise in that roll?
I did, yeah.
Okay, well,
yes.
I said it off camera, but I'm going to coordinate fire from these guys.
Okay.
The ARFs. So that gives you the expose.
Yeah, so you get to go 3
So
down the tree, so
3.
now you can kill me.
So 1, 2. Let's go the bottom route just for fun. So we'll just do 5, 6, and an expose.
Okay. So Dengar has an ability when he's wounded in melee, he gets explosive regards. So he gets to roll 5 attack dice, and Mace Windu will suffer any damage for each hit or crit. He is going to suffer 4 damage.
Okay, so in them using their expose, they were strained. They took 3 damage, and it was removed, so they're up to 5 now. But with doing that, we did wound him, which means I get a momentum cube.
Sure do.
I also get Kiadi Moonday's ability is when an allied Galactic Republic character wounds an enemy unit after the effect is resolved, choose an allied Jedi unit. One character's unit may heal and then dash. I'm going to choose Mace to heal off one of his 4 damage that your bomb gave me, so he'll be down to 3. And then I'm going to get 4 points. So let's go down to 4 times. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're real close.
It's 1 away from winning, guys. All right, we're going to go to stack here. We are going to get our Elite Squad Troopers. They are going to go ahead and use a force for a tactical advance. They get to dash and then make a focus. So we will dash with the first guy here.
Under the bridge.
Shoot. And then we will dash over here. This fella. Level 2, go under the bridge. They shoot at range 5. Are we in 5 yet? Yeah. So I think we're going to shoot it first, and then we'll do our moves and stuff after that.
I roll 4 in defense. I do have a hunker token, so I'll be rolling 5. He rolls 6 in offense.
I have focus, which is 7, and then sharpshooter, which is 8. Well, I'm taking a damage from deflect, and then
2 damage.
3.
It's a good roll, though, man.
Yeah, 3 is a crit and a damage.
That's a solid roll. Good job, Don.
Thanks, bud.
I'm gonna go with 5 dice back and see if I can do anything crazy here. Oh, I'm
yeah,
gonna only block 2, but that's okay. Good hit, man. Good hit. Okay. What do you got?
So we got a pin and a damage, a shove and a damage, and an expose.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do that one more time.
Okay. Do it again.
Another 8 dice. Another 2 damage for me, and then it's the exact same result: a crit and a damage for 4. Oh no, that was 4. So 4 is a crit and 2 damage.
Ooh. We're going to block the hits we can.
Yep, and then another 2 is a damage and a pin, which is another damage because you're already pinned. And then a damage and a shove.
5 from this attack, and it was 2 from last attack. So
it's
7?
3 from this attack and 2 from the previous attack.
I'll double check. I'm pretty sure you said it was 2 from this one. Yeah, shoved me twice way back here. That did wound me. I'm down.
So I did follow up on each shot, and so we're just going to move. We've got Kiadi Mundi coming, but there's not much we're going to be able to do about it. So we're just going to advance for both of these guys right here. And we'll take this point here.
Back to 3 points.
Back to 3 for me. I did
Plus momentum cube.
I do get a momentum cube for wounding the
And 1 for being on my side.
And then 1, 2, 3. But I don't foresee it lasting long.
If I can get 1 point back from you this next turn, I'll take the struggle. If I can't get a point, then we go on to another one for struggle 1. Shatterpoint card. Now I thought if I go with Mace, he's on the Jedi side, I'd get 2 force back from that, and I get to heal for 3, and plus a force back from the mission, so I'd be at full force again, and the Mace can just use his dash to get down.
Just
and
walk down
over
and take
there.
this point
That would
left
win the
all by
struggle.
itself.
So that is an easy option, but I want to show off.
Yeah,
we
we got a new toy.
So I'm going to try him. So first we do is he has Wisdom of the Council. At the start of his activation, choose another Galactic Republic unit. Each character's unit may dash. Then if the chosen unit was a Jedi, one character in this unit may dash. So I'm going to choose to dash.
She's pinned.
Oh, she is pinned. Actually, that's not bad.
I was going to say, getting rid of her
Let's get
pin's
rid of
not
that
bad.
pin, and then I'll dash him up, which will put him in engage, which is exactly where he wants to be. And we're going to show off a couple new abilities here. Boop. We're going to show off the first ability is at the Guardians of the Republic. It says, additionally, once per turn, when a Jedi uses a ability or reactive ability, if a unit, if it is within 3 of a wounded allied unit, reduce the cost of the Force. So I'm going to reduce the cost of it. So I'm going to, he's within 3. So we're going to use Force Push. So only going to cost me 1 Force. And we're going to push, this guy away. I'll do that in a second here. It is a range 3 away. So we'll just
Did you recover the 1 force from the Shatterpoint?
Yep, just did now.
Okay, just wanted to make
So
sure.
push him way out here for that.
What are you doing way over there?
Then I will focus and I will swing into him. If we get 3 results, we can double shove him, and that would get me the point there.
This is going to be real bad. All right, a whopping 8 dice because of the focus against my big 4 here.
Yeah, we're hoping for some crits here. That would make this much easier. I'm just gonna reach here, don't mind my grab there, sir. So we got a failure. You've got a lot of blocks. Only one. Okay, so 3 down my tree is gonna be 2 crits. Oh, it's 4. I have 4. 4 is gonna be 3 crits.
Oh, that's
I
a
didn't see the
lot.
4th. So I got my 3.
All right, well, I blocked the 3 hits that I could have.
The
so
good
that's
news
a
is
positive.
I just needed 3.
Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and shove and do a damage, disarm and do a damage, and shove and do 2 damage, and we'll double shove him off the point and steal
So
this
that's
point.
4 damage too, correct?
Yep, let's go look at it.
So that I forgot to put the damage on the Imperial
deflect fund.
from the deflect. So they had 4 damage on them from deflect, and then he gives them 4, so that knocks them down there.
We also get this point. It's going to be 1 and 2, 3, 4. On top of that, we're going to have a momentum cube from
Get a
downing.
momentum cube from knocking them down.
So we're going to come 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're a little past
You
it.
really won the struggle here.
Also, since I wounded an enemy character, I get to choose a Jedi. They get to heal and dash. We're going to choose. We're just going to choose. We're going to choose Shock to heal 1.
Okay, she does have a strain, so if she dashes, she would get 3 back.
I can heal the strain off, right?
You can heal the strain off.
You know what? We're gonna heal Mace.
Okay.
She's only at 2
Mace.
health.
And
Let's
is
heal
Mace gonna dash or is he hanging?
He's gonna stay. I'm gonna see what the next.
hanging. Okay.
That's it. Let's go shovel 2. Don went ahead and chose this one down here. So it's gonna be this point, which our models are currently on, and that point back there is his active ones. We'll add it to the dashboard. We already reset everything, and Don will go to either his Shatterpoint card, which we know it is because it's all he has left, or his Inquisitor.
Definitely going with the Shatterpoint.
He's just been pointing this whole match. You keep going, guys. Don can't pick up the card.
I can't
We know
pick up
it's
the
a
card.
Shatterpoint.
It's a Shatterpoint. We know it. It's the Shatterpoint. I'm going to use the 2 heal to heal 2 damage off of Firebrand, I think. Taking him from 6 to 3 so that he's a little more healthy when he needs to go next round. Because everybody else is
It'd be
already
6
dead.
to 4. It heals 2.
You're right. I can do math. I do math.
Fun fact, Don is really good at math.
Really good at math. So on the trail, I'm going to, at the start of my activation, a character in this unit may dash towards an enemy character. I'm going to choose the Jedi over here because
He is down.
that's the double point.
They're down.
So we're going to hop right over there. That puts me
He's getting it. It's right under there.
well into scoring there. We're still engaged with Mace, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and just focus and punch him. See what happens.
Focus. I have 6 defense dice in melee. He's going to roll 8. Are you focused, you said?
I am indeed focused. And
Okay. He's going to have
can't do
9
that.
dice. Oh, he's reading something. He just doesn't want to shift class.
I was looking at Enfeeble. I could have enfeebled you with a strain, but I need 2 force to make Dengar an Inquisitor. I can't do that. So unfortunately, I can't play that game.
Good
no
roll, man.
failures,
Look at
though.
that, guys. That's a great roll.
2 is going to be a crit and a hit.
Solid roll. I love to see it.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
2, 4, 6 in defense. We're hoping we can match that roll with another good roll. Not quite.
Not as good. Not as good.
2 is going to be it's going to be a crit to a hit, or excuse me, a crit to a hit, a crit to a failure, and a block.
Okay. So we crit to a hit and a crit to a failure there.
And I cancel 2 of those.
And you cancel 2.
Still a bucket.
We get 6 down the tree still.
I do have protection and steadfast.
Which is the tree. You have 9 health left. I don't know that we have. We have 2.
With protection.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 is the max damage I can give you.
Okay.
Shoving doesn't do anything for me, so I think we're going to the top tree. So 2 damage, a damage and a disarm, a damage and a strain, 2 damage and a damage and a pin.
All the things.
Expose.
Okay, he'll get this point, which is worth 2 this round, so that's 2, and he'll get that one, that's 3, so it's going to be 3 points for the first scoring of this struggle. Mace is up to, because of a couple of heals he had, he's up to currently 8, with every negative status except for pin on him currently. We know all we have left is Kaide Munde, so we're going to go with him and see what we can do. Last in my stack has to be, and it is...
Mr. Monday.
Mr. Monday is going to use Wisdom of the Council. He is going to, at the start of his activation, he chooses an allied Galactic Republic character. Each character in that unit may dash, and then if the chosen character was a Jedi, he gets dash too. So we're going to tell Shock will take some damage if she moves, though. That's the issue we did into last time.
He could have healed her. He chose to heal Mace. Coming back to bite him. He can't do it because it kills her if he does it.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Yep.
So we'll move Mace.
Ooh, okay, spicy Mace.
We'll move Mace to over here, trying to get it as best we can to get close to scoring there.
Okay.
So that way he can help later.
Sure.
And then we will still move our guy here. Move him on up to here. And then what we'll do from there is we'll just climb up on top, literally right on top of the point.
These guys are wounded, so they do not prevent the climb.
We'll go ahead and we have 4 force, and this is the last. So we'll spend 2 force to throw CT all the way range 3 as far back as possible. I'll do that in a second.
Okay.
And then we will swing into Firebrand.
So when he got engaged with Firebrand, I used his Can't Stand the Heat ability and gave him a disarm and a strain. He's just going to take the 3 damage to attack to get rid of the strain anyway. But he rolls another 8 dice for melee. I roll 5 in defense.
And we're disarmed, unfortunately. That really killed this attack. Luckily, we got the crits though, so we're gonna get the point back.
For sure. We're gonna be able to block all of the hits.
Okay, so 2 down the tree. So you have how much health currently?
He has 4 of 8, so he has 4 health left.
So it's not gonna kill him. So I think we're gonna go this route. We're gonna double heal.
Okay.
And then we're going to do the shove, heal, and a damage.
Okie dokie. So he has shoved me down there. He takes this point and this point, which is the double.
Also, with my heal, I'm within range 2. I healed my first heal. I healed her strain off, and then the other 2, I healed 2 damage off him.
Sure.
We've got 3.
3 to you.
And we each get a momentum cube.
For everybody.
Let's fill that board up.
Alrighty. All right, my final activation here is going to be the Grand Inquisitor himself. He is going to choose the 5th brother to dash. The 5th brother doesn't need to dash, so he's just going to hang out right there. He gets a dash then for his ability, and then we are going to go ahead and I don't know, climb action. Yeah, we'll just do a straight up climb. It's the same as
which was no different than moving and taking the ladder.
And taking the ladder.
Watch
we'll
that
up there.
lightsaber, sir.
Yep, right. So we're both hanging out up there. He's going to swing, and we'll see what happens.
I was on this side for my last attack, so I'm rolling 5 defense dice. I did spend a force to activate Force Enhanced Reflexes, which is when a character in this unit is targeted by an attack, this unit may use this ability after the attack is resolved. If the attacker contained at least 1 failure, the attacking unit suffers 3 damage. I had some force left, and it's going to reset in the second I go.
I'm also using my last force for Coordinated Fire Expose on the Elite Squad Troopers. They're right there, but they're knocked out, so it costs a force to do that now.
Okay.
So a 6-pack in melee here. Well, I do get 3 damage for the 2 failures. 2 is a crit and a hit.
Okay.
This is a very sad attack.
I'm rolling 5. I'll cancel everything but the crit.
Everything but the crit.
So it's going to be a
Just
shove.
a shove and a damage.
Shove and a damage. Okay. He couldn't quite shove me all the way off, so he just moved on. He does not steal that point. He does have the double point this round again for 2, so he'll move it 2 on his side.
Just 2 for me.
We just reshuffled. I re-got my force back. Go to my first one. It's the ARFs. We'll spend a force to put them in reserve. We're hoping for something better. Mace Windu is a much better option.
He did roll. That's the point he already controls is the double point here.
I get to choose another Galactic Republic character and have them dash, and then I get to dash as well. So we'll choose Shakti. Now that she's not strained, she will dash up to the Inquisitor to kind of make this point a little harder for him to grab later.
Awesome. I love it.
And then Mace will just kind of dash as much as he can towards his Jedi friend here, standing in the way of them. And then we're going to, for our first action, we will focus, and then we're just gonna swing, I guess.
Swing away. Well, you were strained and...
Oh, I was trained. So we'll recover
Exposed to
first. I forgot about
disarm.
that.
So recover.
We'll recover, and then we'll swing.
And swing. He's on his 6th swing. I have 5 melee defense. He is disarmed.
I am disarmed still, so this is going to be 6 dice here. We got the crit at least, so it's just 2, but the crit's all we needed, luckily. You can't cancel it, I don't think.
2 is... No, I could have canceled it at 4.
4.
2 is just 2 blocks.
So it's going to be a 2 damage and a shove.
2 damage and a shove. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
1, 2, 3, 4. Full swing back there.
I feel like you haven't scored less than 4 points since you could start scoring.
You know, I feel like it's about to turn it for you. I feel like Don, you're gonna catch on fire. You're gonna be the guy on fire. You know, like Katniss Everdeen.
I don't like Canadian Joe. All right, we're going to the stack here. Flame Brand, unfortunately, not really able to help me. I did roll the dice. It is the point here. So we're going to spend a force to put him in reserve. We're going to go ahead and get 5th Brother, who is exactly who we needed in this situation. So 5th Brother is going to go ahead and go, and we will see what that looks like. All right, so the only thing we're going to do is focus and swing because he doesn't have any other tricks he needs to do right now.
They're exposed, and they currently have 2 health. They do get protection and steadfast from Mace, but I think you won't have a hard time with this one. I roll 4 in defense. He's rolling 7, plus his focus is 8.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
But what is 2 expertise? Maybe it works out good still.
Okay. 2 expertise is a crit and a damage.
Well, then that's you killed them because you get an all damage from that. And I can't cancel the crit.
That's
with
true.
Protection, you need 1 more through. I block only 1 because I'm exposed, which I think is enough to make them survive.
Yep. So that's it's a damage and exposed.
No, if you, yeah, I think you still killed them, right?
No, because the exposed went off during the attack. I just get to reapply it now.
Oh.
So it's 2 total damage. No, it's 1 total damage with
protection, so they survive. Okay.
That feels real great.
I'm still scoring portion of the round. Right now, he's going to pick up nothing because unfortunately they're going to live with 1. And I'll go back to me.
All right. Well, he rolled the back point. He's got all the points. He's getting 4 points no matter what he does. He's getting Kiati.
He's got his ability where he can tell another character to dash, and if it's a Jedi, he gets to dash. So sure, why not? We're going to have this Padawan dash. Eventually, if they get back in this fight, he'll do something which he is a Jedi. So then I get to dash. We're just going to dash down to here.
Sure.
Which will engage me with Firebrand. Yep. I'm going to then just...
Well, Firebrand does have his cute thing where you get a strain and a disarm for ending your movement engaged with him.
A strain and a disarm, huh?
Yep.
Then I will focus, take the 3 damage, and remove the strain. No, I think I'm going to recover off the disarm. And then my swing will trigger the...
that would be how that would work, yes.
I want the disarm in both of them, so I'll eat the 3 damage and recover the disarm off, and then I will swing it because I really want to kill him here.
Sounds great.
I have 8 attack dice. I did not focus. I did the recover to get rid of the disarm.
I have 5 defense dice. I got 2 health, guys. He needs one crit.
Well,
he's got a couple.
We got 3 is going to be, on this side, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just 4? Just 4. You guys remember the 5th Brothers attack a second ago?
So it's oh gosh, okay.
The dice favored somebody a little bit there. Okay. Sure.
What's 2 on your side?
2 is just 1 block.
So you're going to take out 1.
Just 1.
So I've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the whole thing.
It's just the tree.
I'm going to figure it out.
It doesn't matter. You kill him and you win the game.
I'm going to force push for fun.
No, I'm not letting you force push the Grand
Just because I never get to use it.
Absolutely not. Nope, not going to happen. We're not force pushing.
Okay,
Firebrand goes down.
He'll go down. That
he
gives
gets
me
a momentum cube. He gets 4 points.
1, 2, 3, 4. That takes it.
That was a rough one.
We'll come back and talk about it.
For the Empire.
Okay, so what a game. This was a little bit more one-sided of a game, but we got to see.
I feel like most of our Shatterpoints are one-sided.
We've had a lot of back and forth.
I don't feel like we got a lot of close
Shatterpoints. I think it was a good showing of him, actually. I think he got the shine.
Actually showed that box off pretty good. I mean,
I went with him 3 times.
Shock T didn't do a whole lot.
She only got 1 activation.
But
yeah, I like this bottom part where you get to cheapen your force abilities. The heal and dash is nice. The force push is always good. Overall, Kia, I'm sold. I like him. Shakti, I didn't get enough chances to go with her to give you a full opinion, but I do think with her Virtuoso and her Fainting Blow, she was fun. She has a repulse if she needs it, and she has this as well. It's good. Her tree is good. 7 dice, good. I think a little low in the health for what I would want her for secondary, but otherwise, I like her. I'm gonna play the Padawans more, but I feel like they're a bit squishy.
Definitely
7 health for they want to heal a lot. When I feel like they get hit, they kind of just go.
Yep.
So maybe if they were next to Mace, if I could have positioned differently, they would have got a little more protection. And no, they wouldn't have, because he wasn't engaged till the end. That wouldn't have helped either.
Yeah.
But overall, I like the new box. I find it really good. Mace's box is still solid. Pawns, he participated. He didn't do anything.
He got a gold star.
He literally just hid down there the whole game. He moved up, got a point early, and then just stayed there.
It.
As everyone was upstairs to fight. These guys survived 2 hits from the fifth brother, though.
We don't talk
they're
about
MVP.
that. That was depressing.
Firebrand. Whew, that's annoying.
Yeah,
that's
I
good.
think the first
It's good
time
annoying.
I think the first time I used him, like, you wiped him out early, or he just never got into the game, because I was like, why does everybody
Maybe
like
I
this
brought
guy?
like a ranged unit.
Why does everybody like this guy so much? And now I'm like, oh,
He's
that's
a
pretty
good anti-melee guy.
He's a good anti-melee guy that can't stand the heat. Is awesome.
Yeah,
like,
that's good.
Oh, you want to engage me? You're strained and disarmed. Good luck.
Solid.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Well, thank you,
I
AMG.
I did bring the Grand Inquisitor. I think he might be the worst bad guy that I've got.
Could be. You only got to go with him once.
I mean, but like his tree is
Isn't
not
his
great.
one ability supposed to be his thing that never worked out?
I mean,
secrets, right?
Yeah,
you can turn off a thing.
If you left a point undefended, which you did at near the end, to the point that I could never get in range of.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cute, but for 2 force,
I think CT9904. I think he hits.
He's cool. He's one of those super selfish. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't help anybody. He is just there to try to knock people down, and he didn't knock anybody down.
You only got one action with him.
I mean, you still want to knock somebody down. Like,
Yeah, I know. But
if the only thing you're here to do is knock someone down, and you don't knock someone down.
That's true.
So that was sad, but yeah, I mean, there are no Iden. But you can't bring Iden every time, especially on the channel.
Iden's a little ridiculous.
Iden's awesome.
She's very strong in all the right ways.
Yep.
So thank you very much, AMG, for sending us the Wisdom of the Council box. Really appreciate that. We'll be back with more Shatterpoint, more new units, more new missions in the upcoming weeks. So keep it here. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Keyword of the day is tell us why Shock T has that mercenary interaction. Remind us what episode or what it's from. For the foil Padme cards, which I have a stack of to give out to all you guys. This will probably be the last week for that, I believe. I have to double check. I think it's this week.
Yeah, who knows?
And if you're interested, Patreons are linked below, which we're going to read your names now, because we definitely didn't read them in the
We
beginning.
definitely didn't.
So, Don, let's thank those Patreons.
Let's thank those Patreons. All right, sorry, Patreons. Jamal Alahadi, Paul Jorgensen, Archon Dan, Michael Hume, Evan Christensen, Tyrell Paul, Playing with Karma, Papa Heavy, Ethan Mills, Jay Terrell, Nick Hernandez, Dan Bongiorno, Anthony Buonomo, Ethan McKinney, Grant Saunier, Sozo, Grimoire Gamer, Anthony Hosking, Big Woody, James Cox, Martin, Stan Parks, Michael Reiling, and Kakuja1111.
Good news to the Patreons. Since we forgot to read your name at the beginning, like we always promised, you guys all get 10 extra bonus entries into this episode's giveaway on top of your normal Patreon bonuses.
All the Padme cards coming your way, guys.
So give you guys extra entries for that. Thank you guys so much. If you're interested in helping us out more and contributing to the channel so we can do these awesome bonus videos, we'll be interviewing Will at Adepticon.
This comes out before then.
Yeah, this comes out like
It's hard working in the past and the future at the same time, guys.
We'll have an interview. We'll sit down with Will at the Adepticon after he does they do their big keynote. So we'll be talking about all the new things they show off, which we have a feeling it's going to be a good amount. So we'll see what that looks like.
No, they never release a good amount of
stuff. If you're
stuff.
coming to Adepticon, make sure you find us. We'll be playing in the Legion tournament. Worlds. We'll be playing in some unlimited games some other days. We'll be walking around saying hi to people. We'll have our Grey Squadron shirts on.
Look for the shiny head.
Looks like that. I usually have some form of a hat on almost always, so look for that. If you're there and you say hi, I usually have goodies with us to give out to all you guys. And this year I have some different goodies than normal. If you need silhouettes and half range rulers for Legion, and you want different color ones, we might have that all printed up for you guys from J Squared. So thanks to J Squared. I also might be bringing some of my some of the extra Padme cards to a few people. If you mention the Padme card when you find us, I'm only gonna have a couple because most are gonna go to this giveaway. Just mention it to us, and if we still have one, you get one.
Whoop.
With that, have a good night.